We are your station for safety, and a 16-year-old girl who was just down the street from her home, well, she took off her seatbelt to take a selfie, and seconds later, she was killed in a car crash.
Now her parents are working with the Texas Department of Transportation's Click It or Ticket campaign. Fox 26's Damalie Keith joins us live with this young lady's story and the seatbelt crackdown. Damalie.
Yeah, Texas officers will be out in force this month to make sure we are buckled up, and if we're not, we'll get a ticket. And we've heard all the slogans about why buckling up is for safety, but David and Wendy Mills say we've never heard their story, and the grieving parents point out there are at least 929 reasons why we should always wear our seatbelts. If you're unclear on why you should buckle up, maybe this will help bring things into focus.
Call them ghost shoes, and I can almost see all the people standing here behind me.
This display of footwear in every size, style, and shape represents nearly 1,000 people whose shoes you don't want to walk in.
There's 929 pairs of shoes behind us, and each one of those pairs of shoes belong to somebody that lost their life here in Texas in 2017 from not wearing their seatbelt. And our daughter's shoes are the pink ones.
16-year-old Kaylee Mills was killed in October. She was in the car with friends Halloween weekend, just 500 yards from home, and unbuckled her seatbelt to snap a selfie.
The car went off the road, she was ejected, and she died instantly. And all of the other kids in the car, they had their seatbelts on, and they all survived with very little injury.
According to the Texas Department of Transportation, buckling up is the most effective thing you can do to protect yourself in a crash. So the Mills family is teaming with TxDOT to spread the word.
We know our daughter would be here today if she had been wearing her seatbelt.
The Mills have also started a nonprofit putting these decals in windows, reminding everyone to buckle up as they honor and remember their daughter.
She had this laugh that was very unique, and just the laugh alone, you know, made you smile, and she loved to make people smile.
Now, if you simply wear your seatbelt, TxDOT says you reduce the risk of dying in a crash by 45% if you're riding in a car or an SUV, and by 60% if you're in a pickup truck. We're live in Southwest Houston. I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.
The parents of a Texas teen who was killed last year in a car crash after taking off her seat belt to take a selfie are raising awareness on car safety. Kaylee Mills, 16, of Spring, Texas, was in a car with her friends on October 28, 2017, when the car went off the road. The car was just down the street from Mills' home before she unbuckled her seat belt to snap the photograph. The teenager was ejected from the vehicle and died. The car went off the road. She was ejected, and she died instantly. All the other kids in the car, they had their seat belts on and they all survived with very little injury, David Mills, the teenager's father, told Fox 29. Mills was a junior at Klein Collins High School and was planning to study medicine following graduation. David Mills and his wife, Wendy, hope their daughter's tragic death will encourage others to buckle up every time they get into a vehicle. The parents have joined the Texas Department of Transportation's Click It or Ticket campaign. The campaign uses a display of white shoes from all the 929 victims who were killed after not wearing a seat belt in the state last year, or the people whose shoes you don't want to walk in. The parents put out a pink pair of shoes in honor of their daughter. Our daughter's shoes are the pink ones that we placed there to represent her. They call them ghost shoes. I can almost see all the people standing here, David Mills said. Our daughter would be here today if she had been wearing her seat belt, he continued. The family has also set up the Kaylee Mills Foundation, a nonprofit organization to inform the public on the importance of seat belt use while encouraging and inspiring communities to protect themselves and their passengers by always wearing their seat belts, according to its website. The foundation puts decals on vehicle windows to remind drivers to wear their seat belts. She had this laugh that was very unique. Her laugh alone made you smile, and she loved to make people smile. My daughter was just outgoing, a ray of sunshine, Wendy Mills said of Kaylee.